I decided to spray paint my phone case to get rid of the plastic finish. Use whatever spray paint you have. So for this craft, I am using mostly paint, but I already drew out my image of Lilo on my phone. So I'm gonna do the background first, and then I'm gonna fill in. The good thing is, all I need to make sure that I do is get the colors correct, because they are solid colors. You don't have to do any blending or anything like that. And once all the colors are laid out, I have to outline everything, which I could actually do in Sharpie, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. And I'm using these paints. I have all my colors here, right? And the paints I'm using is this Arteza set, and it comes with all of these colors. I got this on Amazon. And I also have my dirty palette. I have some paint water and a napkin to dry off my wet brushes, and then I'm going to be using these 3 brushes. Hey, I have a size 6 flat brush. I also have a size 1 round brush. Let me, if you could focus. No. And I also have a size 2 flat brush. So I'm going to use the bigger size flat brush for around the edges and around the sides of the phone. I'm not doing anything on the inside. And then I'm gonna use these 2 brushes to do the inside, and it's gonna be a time lapse. Remember that you may need 2 layers of paint to get the paint to be opaque. So this is my first layer, and I will go in with a second once it is dried. Now, you don't have to do a character like Lilo like I did, but if you're new to painting, I definitely recommend finding an image that has solid shapes like Lilo does. So I'm gonna start on her body doing the first coat of paint. So I have this red, which is just crimson, I'm using for her dress, and white for the leaves. And then for her mouth area, I'm using crimson and brown. It gets darker going in. And then for her skin, which was kind of hard to make, actually it wasn't that hard, I used brown. Which brown was this? I think this is burnt sienna. I used this red, which is this scarlet red, and I also use this yellow and white to make her skin. So I'm gonna do the first coat of paint in those colors. I'm gonna use my blow dryer to make it dry faster, and then I will do a second coat, and that should be good enough, I think, by the second coat. And then I'm gonna let everything dry properly, and then maybe tomorrow I'll come back and do the details. Sorry for being totally out of frame for this part, but the last step is to use my black paint to add all of the details like her nose, her eyes, and her eyebrows. And I also use the black to outline the entire shape to make it a little neater. You can use a Sharpie if you like. After I let this dry overnight, I glazed it with Mod Podge, a glossy glaze, but to make it last longer, you can glaze it with resin. Hope you enjoyed this short video. See you next time. Bye.